This is Sigma's latest futuristic looking camera called the Sigma BF. And since I've been using it for a few days now, I think it's about time for me to share with you my thoughts about it. Let's go. What's up guys, Jason smashpop here. Because this camera is so trendy nowadays, I actually went to approach Sigma Malaysia and asked them if I can try the Sigma BF for a few days. And today is actually the last day I'm using it because I have to return it tomorrow, okay? So from my point of view, this thing is very futuristic. And why do I say it's futuristic? Because it looks totally different from all the cameras that we have seen in the market now, okay? So this thing is actually carved out of a single block of aluminium, and that also means there is no opening, no lines, and it basically feels like a brick. Why I say it's a brick? Because it is also very heavy, okay? According to the data that I was given, this thing is about 450 grams, and paired with this lens, it is actually very heavy. Apart from it being heavy, it is actually kinda hard to hold and use for long because there is no grip in front, and at the back here, there's only a little curved part for us to rest our thumb. And the rest of the camera has super sharp edges, so can you imagine if it drops on your face, you will bleed. But having said that, I actually really like the design because it is very minimalist, okay? There are only 3 buttons at the back, which is the power, settings, and also play button, and also a dial that is used to control and change every setting. Above the dial is actually a small little screen that has a monochrome display to show us the current mode and also the settings that we can change. If you look at the screen, you will realize that it is flushed in the body, and that also means there is no tilting screen. So if you want to do a vlog, you cannot vlog because you can't see yourself. If you want to do low angle, you can't because you can't tilt the screen. So what you need to do, you need to bend your own body in order to check out the screen. And it is not bright enough to be used under very bright sunlight. You will probably have a difficult time trying to focus and also look at your subject from this screen. Speaking of the screen, it is also where we get to see all the options that we have if we don't want to use the little display beside it, okay? So all the settings can actually be changed using the dial at the back there. And one feature that I change a lot every time I take photos is the color mode, because the Sigma BF actually comes with multiple color modes. For example, 709, mono, sun ray and stuff to actually simulate film so that every photo we take has this film vibe that we don't have to edit anymore. If you are looking at these photos now, you will notice that I keep changing the color modes for different kind of photos and also different kind of situations, okay? And the photos actually look very good. They are very sharp. I'm not sure whether it's the 24 megapixel sensor or the lens that I have here, which is the 35 f2, that makes the photos look so sharp but not over sharpened. So it looks very natural. Coupled with the color modes, the JPEGs actually look very nice and very soothing to see. But do note that this camera would mainly be used by many people to shoot photos and not videos. Although this thing can actually shoot videos up to 6K 30 frames per second. You can even shoot in L-log in case you want to further edit your videos. Like what you see here, the videos are actually not bad. It also has built-in digital stabilization. Since I've only been using the Sigma BF for a few days, I can't really give my in-depth review. So that was just a quick impression of the camera after using it for a few days, okay? Now let's talk about price. Body-wise, this thing is about 9,688 or 9,007 around there for body only. And if you want to buy the package with the 35mm f2 lens, it's about 12K plus. So it depends on you whether you think this thing is worth the money or not. But I just want to share with you first, there is no SD card slot, okay? So you can't plug in your own SD card. It only has built-in internal storage, which is 230 gigs. which I feel is super sufficient because 230 gigs, you can really shoot a lot of videos and photos without ever clearing the storage for a very long time, okay? But the problem is there is no app. You can't wirelessly transfer to your phone. You need a USB cable to plug to the side of the camera or to plug to the side of the camera to your phone or even your computer in order to transfer the files. So what do you think of the Sigma BF? Let me know in the comments below because I have been getting a lot of mixed reviews, okay, about this camera, and I want to hear your thoughts. If you love videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Click on subscribe, share this video with your friends, and follow me on all social platforms. I will be sharing a lot more photos from this to my Instagram, which is @smashpop, okay? So I'll see you in the next video. Yo!